Hey everyone, it's your favorite survivalist JR here. Listen, I want to give you a little help with your home security today. We're about to take home security to a whole new level, people. Today we're diving into the top 10 ways to protect your home from break-ins with a twist of humor, of course. We're going to make those burglars wish they stayed home and ordered takeout, you know what I'm saying? All right, folks, first up, we got to talk security systems. We ain't talking about those basic alarms that just beep. We're talking about a system so sophisticated, it's like having your own team of secret agents protecting your stuff. Imagine this, a burglar tries to sneak in through the window, but bam! He trips a laser beam and the theme song for Mission Impossible starts playing. He's so startled he forgets why he's even there. And the best part, you can monitor it all from your phone. Now, let's talk about man's best friend, the ultimate home security system, dogs. And I ain't just talking about those big, scary guard dogs. Even my little Chihuahua, Roxy, could scare off a burglar with her bark. She's got a Napoleon complex, that one. Thinks she's a Doberman or something. But seriously, folks, dogs are a great deterrent. Burglars are looking for easy targets, and a barking dog is a surefire way to send them running in the opposite direction. Plus, dogs are loyal, loving companions, and they won't judge you for wearing your pajamas all day, unlike some people I know. But listen, if you're going to get a dog, make sure you're ready for the responsibility. Dogs need love, attention, and a whole lot of walks. All right, let's talk about technology, baby. We're living in the future, people, and that means smart homes, smart cars, and yes, even smart locks. These ain't your grandma's locks, folks. These locks are so high-tech, they practically unlock themselves when they sense you coming home. No more fumbling with keys, no more hiding a spare key under the mat, which, by the way, is the first place burglars look, just saying. With smart locks, you can unlock your door with your phone, your fingerprint, or even your voice. Talk about convenient. Imagine this. You're coming home from a long day. Your arms are full of groceries, and it's raining cats and dogs outside. Smart locks, people, get on board. Listen up, folks, because this next tip is all about lighting things up. And no, I ain't talking about starting a bonfire in your backyard, though that would be pretty epic, not gonna lie. I'm talking about outdoor lighting. Burglars are like cockroaches. They hate the light. Think about it for a second. Would you rather try to break into a house that's lit up like a Christmas tree or one that's shrouded in darkness? Yeah, I thought so. So, install some motion-activated lights around your property, especially near entrances and windows. Let those burglars know that you see them, even in the dead of night. And hey, if you really want to get fancy, you can even get those colored spotlights that change with the seasons. All right, let's talk about windows. Those giant glass panels that let in all the beautiful sunlight and potential burglars. Listen, I love a good view as much as the next guy, but we got to secure those windows, people. Think of it like this. You wouldn't drive a car without wearing a seat belt, would you? Well, securing your windows is like putting on a seat belt for your house. It's that important. So how do you secure your windows, you ask? Well, for starters, you can get those sturdy locks that prevent them from being opened from the outside. And if you really want to go all out, you can even get those fancy security films that make your windows nearly unbreakable. All right, folks, let's talk about landscaping. Now, I know what you're thinking. JR, what does landscaping have to do with home security? Well, let me tell you, those bushes and shrubs might look pretty, but they can also be the perfect hiding spots for burglars. Think about it. If you were a burglar, where would you want to hide while you're casing out a house? Exactly. Behind those overgrown bushes that haven't been trimmed in years. So, do yourself a favor and keep your landscaping neat and tidy. Trim those bushes, mow that lawn, and don't even get me started on those garden gnomes. I'm pretty sure I saw one move the other day. Creepy little fellas. Anyway, the point is, a well-maintained yard not only looks good, but it also deters burglars by eliminating their hiding spots. Now let's talk about your neighbors. Yes, those lovely people who live next door, the ones who borrow your tools and never return them. Well, guess what? Those neighbors can also be your best line of defense against burglars. That's right, folks. I'm talking about the power of the neighborhood watch. Now, I know what you're thinking, JR. I don't want to be that neighbor, the one who's always snooping around and calling the cops on every little thing. And you know what? I hear you. But there's a difference between being nosy and being vigilant. Being vigilant means looking out for each other, reporting any suspicious activity, and generally just being aware of what's going on in your neighborhood. It's about creating a sense of community and letting those burglars know that they're not welcome in your hood. All right, folks, let's talk about valuables. You know, those precious possessions that you hold near and dear, the ones you'd cry over if they were ever stolen? Well, guess what? There's a way to keep those valuables safe and sound. And I'm not just talking about hiding them under your mattress, though let's be real, we've all been there. I'm talking about safes, people, those big heavy metal boxes that are practically impossible to break into. It's like having your own mini Fort Knox right in your closet. Now I know what you're thinking, JR, safes are expensive, and you know what? You're right, they can be. But listen, your peace of mind is priceless, am I right? Plus, safes aren't just for valuables anymore. You can use them to store important documents, family heirlooms, even your secret stash of candy that you don't want your kids to find. All right, folks, let's talk about surveillance cameras. Now, I know what you're thinking. JR, I'm not some rich guy. I don't need cameras following me around all the time. And you know what? You're right. You're not a celebrity yet. But seriously, surveillance cameras are a great way to deter burglars and provide evidence in case a break-in does occur. Plus, it's kind of like having your own reality show, except instead of watching people eat bugs and fight over roses, you get to watch, well, mostly just grass growing and cars driving by. But hey, you never know. You might catch a squirrel doing something hilarious. And that's got to be worth something, right? But in all seriousness, surveillance cameras are a valuable tool in home security. They can deter burglars, provide evidence, and give you peace of mind. All right, folks, let's talk about vacations. Those glorious escapes from reality, those times when you can finally relax, unwind, and forget about all your worries, including home security. But here's the thing. As tempting as it is to post those vacation pics all over social media, you might want to hold off. Why? Because nothing screams nobody's home like a Facebook feed full of photos of you lounging on a beach in Bali. It's like sending out a personal invitation to burglars saying, hey, come and rob me. My house is empty. So do yourself a favor and keep your vacation plans on the down low. Wait until you get back to share those envy-inducing pics with the world. Trust me, your followers can wait a few days to see you in your swimsuit. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, but a good security system doesn't hurt either. And remember, when it comes to home security, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, take these tips to heart and turn your crib into a fortress of funny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more survival tips from yours truly, JR. What have you done to secure your home that I forgot to list? Put it in the comments below. Stay safe, stay hilarious, and keep those burglars guessing.